So this song I'm going to do before my break. It's hot. This tune is like, what's it called? I don't know, like an epic or something. You like goats? So do I. How you like that? It's not what the song is about. Can we put the focus back on the music, please? So, I don't even know if I can really play this song, but it's an important song. I guess I should be able to play it, but it's one you all know. But the thing about the song is that I witnessed the situation that occurred that resulted in the writing of the song. And I'm the only person in the world, other than the participants, that know the real story behind this song. And so I'm going to play how the situation actually went down. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in the bind, he was way behind, he was willing to make a deal. He came across this young man sewing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump. He said, "Boy, let me tell you what." And all that up to that point is true. In case you didn't know it, I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take this dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin. I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best there's ever been." Johnny, rising up your bow, play your fiddle hard. The hell's broke loose in Georgia, the devil deals the cards. If you win, you'll get this shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. The song actually took place in Greenport. I gotta remember where I was in the song. So I jumped up on the hickory stump, one. Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." Fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. The band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. Started solo. And the devil started solo like that, and he got all choppy and weepy. This is what really happened, and he had a tear roll coming down his cheek. And Johnny said, "Devil, with all due respect, I know it's devil." Johnny said, "Devil, with all due..." You need to shut the fuck up. Devil said, Johnny said, "The devil, with all due respect, I know there's a lot on the line here, and it's, poor form for me to interrupt your solo, but you look like you're crying, and that doesn't sound like much of a solo. In fact, it sounds like you're trying to play Amazing Grace." And the devil said, "I am playing Amazing Grace, and every time I try to play it, I cry." Johnny said, "Well, it does. Sort of like the exact opposite of who you are and what you represent." And the devil said, "What do you mean?" Johnny said, "Well, that song's about faith and, belief in something positive and light and good and bigger than yourself. And from everything I've heard about you, this is not you." And the devil said, "No, that song's not about faith." Johnny said, "What do you mean it's not about faith?" Devil said, I wrote that song. Are you filming me? The devil said, I wrote that song. I said, what do you mean you wrote Amazing Grace? And the devil said, yeah, I wrote Amazing Grace. Johnny said, there's no way you wrote Amazing Grace. He said, I did. He said, here's how it went down. See, the song is not about faith. The song's about a woman named Grace. See, before I went to hell, I don't know if you know this, Johnny, but I lived in heaven. And me and God, we had a band. We were hot. We played all four corners of heaven. We played all over the place. And we were in demand. Standing room only, lines out the door, cocaine in the green room. It was incredible. And God had a girlfriend named Grace. She was amazing. And then one night after rehearsal, we were getting ready to go out on the road again, so we were dusting off some songs, rehearsing, and God got tired, and he left rehearsal, and it's just me and Grace there in the rehearsal studio. Well, Grace and I had a torrid affair. It started that night. And a few weeks later, God found out that me and Grace were, and kicked me out of heaven, sent me right to hell, put these fucking horns on my head and a tail, and here I am, all over that bitch Grace. The devil bowed his head as he knew that he'd been beat. I mean, when that song gets out, Johnny was like, basically, listen, I'm not even going to play my solo. Because with what I know now about you and Grace and God and the song, and you're crying and everything, why don't you just give me the golden fiddle and just call it even, I'll keep this to myself. This never happened. And I get the golden fiddle. And the devil's like, all right. The devil laid that fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet, because he knew that he'd been beat and all that. Johnny said, devil, just come on back here if you ever want to try it again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been. That's how the song happened. I'm going to take a break.